You read the title. This is what we're going to be doing today. Using Urine for everything. Cleaning capabilities, urine, eating capabilities, enzymes, NCAP, one product. Call Damon now. Using 10 ounces per gallon. And I filled up the gallon, I think, what is it, like 2.5 gal? Filled it up to 1 gal and filled it up to that specific dilution for starters. Everything's pre-vacked, detecting the piss through the phosphorus glow back. So I'm drenching that semi-drenched and letting that hang out for about 35 minutes as I work on the other room. I want to let it do its job, let the enzymes eat. Rest of the pre-spray that's in the jug is going to be left in there. I'm only going to be filling it up with water to clean the rest of the house, including this living room. Cleaning capabilities is 4 to 6 ounces a gallon. Should be enough strength to take on for what's to come in the next room. It's got heavy soils and oils, got that dog oil, and all kinds of oil. So as this is marinating up in that PP spot, we'll go to the next room. This is what I'm talking about. It's always the dirtiest room. This lady loves pad capping. I actually took this job from another pad capper, and she liked, I guess, me a lot better. So here I go. More on P. Room's already pre-vacked. And pay attention to how I pre-spray. You see how this area here is not that bad? You kind of just want to semi-fan it. You don't want to drench the whole area. And I know there's some people that are like, you can pre-spray, drench as much as you can, doesn't matter. Thing is if you pay close attention to how you lay it down, you're going to get faster dry times. I usually apply it a little heavier in main traffic areas, and the rest of the parts that don't really need it, you just kind of lube the carpet up and get it ready for the pad. As you'll see here, I kind of slowed down a little bit more because it's a little worse than the other side. Using an Iron Man pad, I ran through the sink with warm water, wrung it out heavy, so it's just wet. It's not too wet, but it's just right. And that little method kind of helps pick up a little bit more than just running it dry or, pre-spraying it slightly, especially with the cotton pads. I only do that with the cotton pads. The reason why you want to get Urine is because it doesn't wick back. The spots are not going to wick back. The urine's not going to wick back. It smells amazing. It's a deodorizer. It's a cleaner. It's got several capabilities. It's got the enzymes. It's going to eat those. It's going to eat that visible spot. I remember the first time I used it on a rug in Palm Springs, and they were picky gays. I was worried. I was like, oh man, this pre-spray better work. And I used it straight on these Chihuahua urine stains, and it lit up the house. The house smelled like paradise. I loved it. The gays were doing backflips. I'm like, oh my god, Nate, oh, it looks so good. And I was just like, oh god, thank god. After that, can't buy more. It's just a satisfying product. It gets the job done every time. It smells great. It has a unique fragrance that you're not going to find with any other pre-spray. Guarantee you get it. You're gonna love it. I always have either a gallon or a quart on me, and I use it for those jobs. And what you can do also is when you're at a house and you see that they have a little ball of Resolve there. Look at the difference right here as I go. You're gonna find that the clients that have a little ball of Resolve or something. And what you could do is you tell them, hey, throw that away. That interferes with the cleaning process. I recommend this here. It's exclusive. You can't get it anywhere else. Give them a little bit of 1P. Tell them, hey, put it under the sink. If you have labeled little spray bottles, even better. Slap your business name on it, your number, put a spotter bottle name on it. I believe you could get those with Damon also. Call him and ask. That's what I need to do, because what I've been doing is my leftover pre-spray. I tell them, if you'd like to purchase even more superior spotter and urine treatment, I could provide you with something that we use as carpet cleaners, and there's going to be no residue. It's not going to turn dark fast. It's not going to attract more soils and oils. I recommend this product here. That stuff you buy on the store, very inferior. You want to use the good stuff. I can give you this here now. And most of the time, I want to say 85% of the time to 90, they get it. And I sell it to them for like $15 for 32 ounces. And I just give them the leftover pre-spray. And one important thing to note too when you're using War on P is you don't want to use the hottest water from the sink, because that's going to kill the enzymes. You want to use room temp to, just fresh water. Don't turn the temp up, because it's going to defeat the purpose of the enzymes eating the urine stains. And it's one important thing you have to remember when using this, because it is an enzyme. It's not an oxy product. Wondering, hey, why aren't you using the fiber pads on the traffic lanes? Where'd they go? They're there, but I just find myself not using them lately because of the aggression of this machine. It's got heavy head weight. I believe it's 95 pounds on a 13-inch pad driver. That's a pretty good cleaning pad, if you ask me. Probably the best. And I don't want to flex, but here's why I use it. It's got Orbit 5. They call it Speed 5 over at Trinity. So it's got the widest orbit out of any orbital, out of any Trinity. Most of them come stock at Speed 3, which is good. I requested this at Speed 5 back in the days. The originator, the creator of these machines, John Gergek, he developed Speed 5, and if you do some YouTube research, you'll see Speed 5, there's a lot more movement going on. It's tamping up and down, orbiting and rotating. That tri-directional movement, it's safer on the carpet. It's better than a rotary, because if you stay too long on one area with the rotary, you're going to burn in the fibers. Speed 5 prevents that. It's a lot safer, and I know it's a lot more aggressive, but it's aggressive as far as agitation. And you might be thinking, like, how does that make sense? There's been testing with Speed 5 and how much safer it is with the carpet, and because there's so much more movement, it's just an undeniably superior cleaning path. You don't have to overlap each pass by half constantly, going over it over again. Unless you just want to pad cap it clear, just run through the pads, make sure there's nothing in there. But the beauty about encapping is anything that's left behind then gets vacuumed out. And so here, after it's been about 35 minutes or so, I'm going to extract it using fresh water. And I usually detect, because sometimes you lose the area. I kind of got lost here. I was like, wait, did I spray over here or over there? So what I do is I kind of just have the vacuum running, and I'm just going over the carpet, and then wherever it sucks up solution, that's where I'm like, oh, okay, that's where I pre-sprayed. So that's where it's at, and I like to vacuum most I can out first, and then kind of give it a little rinse. So I put fresh water and a little jug right there on the sprayer, and it's pumping out at about 90 psi. And you can control psi through this little knob I got there on the hose, little valve, and that's how I usually extract it. And I'm just extracting everything that's in the pile, and it always looks super good. It smells good. Enzymes did their job. I'm doing my job. The rest of the room's going to be encapsulated or pad capped after this extraction. I left the fan mover in the main bedroom where there was a lot more frozen oils, boosted up the dry time even more. I raked everything down until I was done with the whole job. I left the fan running as I was cleaning the solar panels next, so it was running for quite some time. It was near dry, and here are the pads drying as I was outside. They look a lot cleaner in person. Anyways, thank you for watching.